Welcome to Vital Elixir. So today we're tackling a really common frustration: why illness recovery just seems to drag on as we get a bit older. More importantly, we're going to break down exactly how you can naturally support your immune system, because aging with strength and independence, that's what we're all about here. Let's get right into it.
Think back for a second, to your 20s or 30s. You'd catch some nasty bug going around the office, feel crummy for maybe a day or two, drink some tea, and boom, you were totally fine. But now, a simple seasonal cold can absolutely knock you flat for a week and then leave you feeling just utterly wiped out for weeks after. It's frustrating, right? We go from that lightning-fast 2-day bounce back to this really dragging 2-week-long tail in our 50s, 60s, and beyond. I really want to validate what you might be feeling right now. You're absolutely not being dramatic, and no, it isn't just getting older. This biological shift, it's a completely normal, heavily documented process.
Here's the roadmap for today's explainer. We'll quickly look at the aging immune system, spot the 3 signs of what's called immunosenescence, and then, the best part, 5 practical ways to reboot.
Researchers call this process immunosenescence. It's just a fancy word for the biological aging of your immune system. According to the National Institute on Aging, this leads to 2 main hurdles. First up, a loss of sharpness. Your body basically becomes a bit slower at recognizing new invaders, like viruses. Second, there's increased confusion. Your immune system kind of starts getting its wires crossed, which can leave your body in this state of chronic, low-grade inflammation. Well, number 1 is that long-tail recovery we were just talking about. As we age, our inflammatory response can kind of get stuck in the on position. The virus is long gone, but your body, it's still fighting a ghost, which just leaves you completely drained. Number 2 is a weaker vaccine response. Our thymus gland, that's where our T cells mature, it actually physically shrinks over time. So we produce fewer rookie T cells, meaning fewer cells are around to learn the important lessons vaccines are trying to teach. And number 3, sudden allergies. You might suddenly find yourself sneezing at pollen or the neighbor's cat in your 50s. That happens because an aging immune system can lose its tolerance to totally harmless things. It just gets a little confused.
Let's dive straight into fix number 1, fasting and autophagy, or as I prefer to call it, clearing out the zombie cells. See, as immune cells age, they don't just politely fade away, they become senescent. Basically, they refuse to die. Instead, they just sit around in your tissues, pumping out inflammatory chemicals that confuse your entire body. It's like having terrible roommates. By fasting, we can trigger this incredible process called autophagy, where your body essentially hunts down and recycles these older zombie cells. But before we go any further, a really essential safety note. While some research does suggest a prolonged 3-day water fast can trigger deep autophagy, medical supervision for that is absolutely critical. Always have a chat with your healthcare provider before making major changes to your diet or fasting routine, especially if you're taking any daily medications. We want to be safe first and foremost. So for a safe, practical takeaway you can use every day, consider the 14-hour overnight fast. You really don't need a grueling multi-day fast to potentially start seeing benefits. Simply giving your body 14 uninterrupted hours every single night without food, basically from after dinner to a slightly later breakfast, is a wonderful, gentle way to start cleaning house and recycling those stubborn older cells. All right, fix number 2 brings us to our 2 immune gatekeepers, vitamin D3 and zinc. Vitamin D3 is the modulator. It's actually a hormone that helps prevent your immune system from overreacting, which is great for easing those lingering, annoying inflammatory symptoms. On the flip side, we have zinc, the T cell builder. Zinc is literally the raw material your body needs to support the development of fresh immune cells. In fact, even a mild zinc deficiency has been linked to a much slower immune response time. Your action steps here are super straightforward. Next time you see your doctor, ask them to check your vitamin D3 blood levels just to see if a supplement makes sense for you. For zinc, try prioritizing whole foods, things like pumpkin seeds, lentils, or a good cut of grass-fed beef. And a quick tip, if you and your doctor do decide a zinc supplement is right for you, make sure to balance it with copper. Too much zinc can actually block your body from absorbing copper, and we definitely want to keep everything in balance. Moving on to fix number 3, which is all about mobilization. Think about the difference between a sedentary state, where your immune cells are basically stuck in a biological traffic jam, versus a mobilized state, where they're circulating rapidly. Here's a fascinating fact. Your immune cells don't have their own heart to pump them around. They rely entirely on your circulation and your lymphatic system. So when we sit in a recliner all day, our cellular defenders literally struggle to get where they need to go to patrol the body. Which brings us to a really fun action step, daily movement. A 30-minute brisk walk, hitting that nice, moderate zone 2 cardio pace encourages your immune cells to just zoom around your body. And adding in some light resistance training is huge too. When your muscles contract, they physically squeeze your lymphatic vessels. That action literally pumps those immune cells right out into your tissues to do their job and keep you healthy. Number 4 is melatonin and deep sleep maintenance. Now, from an immune perspective, sleep is absolutely critical. While you're in deep sleep, your body is busy releasing cytokines. These are amazing protective proteins that specifically target infection. Plus, melatonin isn't just a sleep hormone. It acts as this potent antioxidant that actively protects your immune cells from taking damage while they're out on the front lines fighting viruses. So, here are your action steps to guarantee that maintenance window your immune system is begging for. Try to keep your bedroom pitch black and comfortably cool at night. In the morning, get some direct sunlight in your eyes right away. It works wonders for anchoring your circadian rhythm. And hey, if you are really struggling with sleep quality as the years go by, bring it up with your doctor. Ask if a low-dose melatonin supplement might be a good fit for your routine. Finally, fix number 5 brings us to the gut. Now, this might totally surprise you, but 70 to 80% of your entire immune system actually lives right in your gut, specifically in something called the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, or GALT. Think of your gut microbiome as a massive training garrison. It's constantly teaching your immune cells exactly what they need to attack, and just as importantly, what they need to ignore.
Your action step here is simple. Feed those good bacteria every single day. Throw some dark berries on your breakfast for those powerful polyphenols. Enjoy oats and beans. They provide the soluble fiber your gut bacteria absolutely thrive on. And don't forget fermented foods like kefir, which give you these wonderful, beneficial psychobiotics. Cultivating a diverse gut is like building a really sharp, highly responsive immune system from the inside out.
As we wrap up today's explainer, I want you to hold on to this incredibly encouraging thought. Your immune system is highly adaptable. You absolutely do not have to just accept that aging automatically equals month-long recoveries and constant fatigue. When you clear out those senescent cells, support your nutrient gatekeepers, mobilize your body, protect your sleep, and feed your gut, well, your immune system becomes far better equipped to rise to any challenge.
So as you think about these 5 strategies, I want to leave you with one final question. If simply giving your body 14 hours of digestive rest, enjoying a brisk walk, and adding the right nutrients can fundamentally change how your cells age, what else is your incredible body capable of repairing if you just give it the right tools? I'd love to hear which of these habits you're going to build first, so let me know in the comments below. As always, remember to talk with your healthcare provider as you take charge of your health, and keep prioritizing your vitality. I'll catch you in the next explainer.
Thank you for your time. Subscribe for more health education. Like the video and share it to help others stay informed.